Hi, I am so excited for this project. This is the one I've been waiting for. Sorry, my thumb was in the way then. We put it together. It's filthy dirty. Not only was it dirty before, but I've made it a little bit dirtier whilst leaving it in the room whilst I was working on the past project, the table and chair. So I will turn you round and let you see. Here she is. Isn't she gorgeous? Now she's got to be a she, hasn't she? Hasn't she? There's me and Casper and what do you call it? Scraped off room. Are you looking in the mirror, Casper? I think you are. So now look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I've been cleaning, so I've got water all down my front. It's got these little drawers here. Hello, my boy. Then there's bigger drawers. Some of the drawer handles, oh, sorry, it's getting in the way now. Some of the handles are broken, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to find new handles for it. So, but that's okay. But look, this is the really, really exciting bit. There's a little drawer under here. I'm going to pull it out. There's velvet here in there. I haven't cleaned it. I haven't done anything to it yet. Oh, crikey, trying to get out the blooming window. Casper, what are you doing? But in here, to do your makeup, is a mirror. It's still filthy. I still haven't cleaned it in the last 2 minutes. And it props up there. Look, how incredible is that? I just cannot wait to get started on this. So it's evening now and I'm either going to start cleaning it now or I might wait until the morning, but I think I want to start now, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, catch up in a bit. So there's these two tiny drawers with these tiny little knobs on. Unfortunately, one is broken, so I'm going to have to get another one for that. But this feels like real wood. It's beautiful. So here's the same on the other side. This one I've already shown you, which is just so exciting. And then we have these 4 big drawers. This one's broken, so I hope I can get it open. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll have to get
open the bottom one.
Oh, that's true. There you go. See, look how gorgeous that is, that wood. And there, a little bit, something in there. Not sure what that is. We've got this one here. Absolutely lovely condition. Such a shame that we haven't got all those handles, but never mind. And look what I found. Bath Grains Wood Moisturiser. I got so stuck in last night and this morning I forgot to video anything. So last night I cleaned this with TSP, which takes off the shine, gets rid of any smells and stains and dirt and grease and all that sort of thing. And it was absolutely filthy. So I got up again this morning and I've cleaned it all again. And I've now also filled a few little bits of veneer that were breaking off. I've just done that and waiting for that to dry. However, sod's law, I've missed one. So I'm going to have to go back and do that. And soon I can start sanding. Whew. Sanding and cleaning and sanding and cleaning little bits that I've missed and cleaning again and finding other little bits I've missed. But now I'm finally ready to start the primer. Woohoo! I'm not really sure what would happen if I sanded all through this? I really don't know. Basically, I've given it a scuff sand, so it all feels lovely and smooth. When I run my hands over it, there's no lumps, no bumps, no little chips coming out of it or anything like that. It just feels lovely and smooth. But maybe one day I'll be brave enough to sand a little bit further and see what's underneath here, but not this time. Change of plans here on this crazy wintry day in Mablethorpe. So I did a second coat with the primer, but as you can see, oh, that's my shadow of something or other, the yellow, the tannins is still coming through. So I popped into our local shop and the lady there was very helpful, and this is what she recommended for me. And so here we go. Let's start on this top and see how it goes from here. So here we are in our spare room that is sort of my workshop, with a little touch of gold added, just in a couple of little places. I hope you like it. I need to take off the, what's the proper name for this? I can't remember. Basically painter's tape that's there, and make sure that the drawers are all fitting correctly, in case I need to do a little bit of sanding down because of the extra paint. So, right, I'm going to do that now. Right, here we go. So I forgot to tell you before, but with these transfers you actually get a little stick that makes it easier to rub on. So what I've done is, with my limited maths, I've marked out halfway. I've decided that because there's like this lip underneath here, that I'm gonna basically do this as a sort of a separate panel. So right, this is the moment. This is the really scary moment. And I'm actually physically shaking, which I know is crazy, but I am. So you peel it off. Be careful not to touch the bit that you're sticking down. And once you stick it down, basically that's it. So I'm just going to press into that little crease there. And then take it along. Oh my goodness! I'm excited now. Right, so basically that's it, ready now. So I'm going to start in this middle bit here, and what you do is you basically just sort of like rub over the transfer. You rub it and you rub it and you rub it. A bit like the sort of a transfer you put on your arm as a kid, you know. Oh well, yeah, I can see it's happening. It actually goes sort of clearer as it's coming off onto your project that you're doing. And what you do is you just sort of peel it up. My hands are so shaky. Oh my goodness, it's there. So you sort of like peel it, and there it is. If there's any bits that are still like on your plastic paper, just put it back down again. Oh, that little bit won't come out. Come on, little petal. So I'm coming up to this bit now. It's actually coming up much easier than I thought it would. But I'm just taking my time, making sure that it's all up where it should be. Just have to make sure you get in every tiny little bit. But again, if you miss a bit, oh, I just realised I missed a bit there. But I can get that. If you miss a bit, you just pop it down, rub over it again. I've been so excited about doing this for ages. Excited, but a little bit nervous as well. But it's okay to be nervous. This is the second day on the transfer. As you can see, I've done quite a lot of it, and I could keep this quiet, but I'm not going to. It's my first attempt at a transfer, and I didn't really expect it all to go well, and it hasn't. I've made a bit of a boob, but I don't know how well you can see it. Basically, I checked out the centre of the dressing table, and I hadn't realised that I should have like overlapped on the grid. As you can see, there's like grids there, and obviously I should have sort of like started it like that, but I didn't. And it was only once I'd started rubbing down this bit here that I realised that that should have been there, and that should have been there, etc. So that's a bit of a bummer, but as I said, you know, first time I didn't really expect it all to go perfectly. It would have been great if it did. But so what I'm going to check out is if when I peel this off, if that looks like it might go quite well in the middle, just to sort of like cover up that gap. If not, I've got a few other bits that I can try, because I have got two sort of like sections left. But I've cut them up, these ones, because they're more individual. if worse comes to the worst, I can sort of sand that bit down and just pop something else in there, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, on to day 2 of the transfer. So here we nearly are. I need to do a couple of little touch-up bits. Oi, Casper! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I need to do a tiny little bit touching up, a little bit of cleaning inside the drawers where little bits of paint have just gone over a little bit too far. And then I'm going to start with the sealing, which in actual fact in the UK isn't called sealer, it's called varnish. So I'm hoping that's going to go okay. So I hope you love it up to now. So we're nearly there, my friends. Today I'm going to be finished. I have already done one coat of this satin varnish on the piece. Going back, you can see that it was my first time using it. I have missed a few bits. Oops, my shadow's in the way. I have missed a few bits, but it's my plan to do at least 3 coats on the top. I've done 1, and 2 or 3 coats on the base of it as well. And I can't wait to show you the end result. It's been a bit iffy. I have loved doing it because it's an absolutely beautiful piece. But him and I have both had it. Yeah, we've had it, and we were really quite poorly for a few weeks, and so it really sort of like set me back. But it's great to be back on it now, and I'm really enjoying doing it, and particularly coming to the end and getting ready for my next thing. So next time you see this, it's going to have the mirror put on, and it's going to be complete. Woohoo! So here it is, all finished. I think Kiko quite likes it. It's really difficult having the mirror in. Of course, you can see everything. I'm ducking down at the moment. You can see the television and that old brick fireplace, but hopefully you can see how I think pretty she is. I'm going to come in a little bit closer so you can see. So I used the Wonder Transfer, which is from Iron Orchid Designs, which was so easy to use. I absolutely loved it. Changed the hardware. I couldn't find anything quite as large as I wanted because I'm not very good at doing things small, but I painted them gold and I've gone along with it. Let me just take you up to this little drawer here. So you're going to probably see my head now, but I can't do anything about that. So this little drawer here, I guess, was to put your jewellery in or your makeup in. It's dark green velvet. I've obviously cleaned it as much as I can. And it comes with this mirror in it. Now, this is an old piece, all right? There's no factory finish on this. It's an old piece, but obviously I've done my very, very best. The mirror is a little bit on the foggy side. I have touched up these tiny bits with some gold, but I can't get the mirror any cleaner than that. But I think it's a really, really lovely idea. Sorry, the dog's scratching now. Surprise, surprise. So you can pop things in there and sit with your vanity and put your makeup on. So I think that's a really, really lovely idea. There you go. And we have the mirror, of course. Again, it's not perfect, but it very nearly is. I think it's a really, really, really pretty piece, and I hope somebody really loves it. I have taken the transfer just a tiny, tiny bit round the corner there. And on the other side as well, let me show you. Sliding along the floor to show you. So I've just taken it around the corner there, just a tiny bit. So anyway, I hope you like it. I'd love it if you would share it with your friends and family. Anybody else that likes this sort of thing, that's into really, really pretty furniture. And don't forget, if you like what you see, if you can give me a thumbs up, maybe add a comment. If you've got any helps, tips, inspiration for me, that would be absolutely fantastic. And don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.